Other interesting business news, you have Realtor.com moving from California to the great state, or some might argue the great country of Texas. Great news, as I suppose there's a silver lining of California's ineptitudes and corruption. A lot of those businesses and people come to great places like Texas and bolster our economy as we receive yet more and more companies. I believe in the next 12 to 24 months, we will have more Fortune 500 companies than any other state. Right now, California still does lead by about 6 compared to Texas. I believe there's 58 Fortune 500 companies left in California. But again, with one of the highest tax rates regulations, not just for corporate, but also for individuals in California, and most companies trying to get best ROI, make their dollars last a little bit longer, I wouldn't be surprised if more and more companies leave. I mean, even the big tech companies, some of those have been leaving for the great state of Texas. Now, diving into this article coming from the San Francisco Gate, which I was gonna say good marketing. It's exactly what they're headquartered and it's exactly what they're all about. Well, all the companies leave in San Francisco. Specifically, Ariana Bindeman, who's a writer over there, she says, quote, California loses yet another major Bay Area tech company to Texas. New reports seem to outline Realtors.com reasons for leaving. There you see that beautiful flag. Obviously not California, Texas flag. They say Realtor.com, an online real estate platform, is moving its headquarters from Santa Clara to Austin, which, some people might argue it's just died Texas, but another topic for another time, perhaps. They say that is adding to the growing list of high-profile companies leaving the Bay Area in favor of the Lone Star State. Now they say, quote, with the move, the company has made Austin its top hiring location and is committed to long-term growth in its team and office footprint in Texas. Now they continue saying, adding to the area's affordable cost of living, aspiring lifestyle, and expansive tech and academic communities, making an ideal home base. In conjunction with the Thursday announcement, the company published a new report detailing why Texas is a booming economic powerhouse and why it's forecasting to overthrow California as the most populous U.S. state by 2045, which yet another incentive for them to move there when, again, their whole job is real estate. Now, they say, quote, people move to Texas for plentiful jobs, cheaper housing, and different climate, and their primary come from California and abroad, which, yep. They say that after California claimed the title as the state with the most Fortune 500 companies in 2024, Gavin Newsom alluded to California's lucrative tech industry by referring to its entrepreneurial economy. Yeah. With so many regulations, we'll see how long. I mean, there's a lot of venture capitalists that are out there that bolster the whole Silicon Valley and all the startups, but there's a lot more competition, and entrepreneurs like to keep most of their money and make it last longer, not let the government steal it. I mean, tax it. And they like low regulation because you can get stuff done. I'll never forget when I had a project in California, I have a couple clients there. They said that, there's an instance where they need to have a wire go through a desk. And anyone with a modicum of intelligence or common sense would say, all right, go to your tool truck, get your drill, just drill a hole in the desk, spool the wire through, call it a day. No, they couldn't do that because of quote unquote liability reasons. So they had to pay I kid you not, in terms of cost, a couple $1,000s to have a separate company come on site, drill a hole in a desk, and feed a wire through it. That's how much regulation and nanny state it is. It is ridiculous. Now, they say that, quote, is also places where businesses that start and grow. Yeah, more like they shrink and relocate, Gavin. And the state is the change the world, but now, unquote, they say, but Texas has continued to challenge the Bay Area's reputation and reign U.S. tech epicenter. A number of tech companies have left California for the South in recent years. Big companies like Oracle and Tesla, also CrowdStrike, Hewlett Packard Enterprise. There's a lot of them. Now, Realtor.com CEO Damian Eales said that, quote, there's no better place for us to come home. After all these years, we are committed to growing our presence by hiring great local talent and by bringing new recruits to Texas, unquote. Which, the downside is getting harder and harder to buy a house in Texas, and geez Louise, the prices keep going up. But eventually, they'll build more and more houses to catch up with demand, so you won't have so much, gotta fix that old, supply and demand thing. So that's why houses are so expensive in Texas right now. But again, great opportunity for more businesses to work with Realtor.com, more jobs for people to work for them. So yet another reason Texas is awesome. We keep winning left. Left and you can't look left or right without seeing another company moving down the street. So that's great news for Texas. Again, we'll see what happens in California. There's a big shift, politically speaking, in the last presidential election. A majority of counties in California actually voted for Trump, which, when it comes to politics, usually Republicans are about less regulation and usually are able to be more pro-business with most of their policies. And we'll see if the cities ever actually change their minds in California. But again, I still challenge someone to tell me one major business has moved to California in the past 12, 24, 38, 36, 48 months. I can name hundreds that have left, and yet no one is going to there. So, I mean, we'll see how long. I mean, California is already mismanaged fiscally speaking. Well, many reasons, many ways. But fiscally speaking, we'll see how much they can really afford to lose all these companies before they actually change their policies. But let me know in the comments. Do you think California will ever change their policies in the short term to actually attract businesses to move there? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how to make the show better and better. Friendly reminder, we're going to have our first Q&A live stream Saturday, February 22nd, probably around 6 p.m. Texas time, or some people call it Central Time. So get ready for your first questions for the very first Q&A. We'll see how much fun that can be. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your enemies, heck, tell your coworkers, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.